Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Wellness Boost call. This is Stacy Friedman, and today we're going to be working on a desk stretching series. So for those of us who are sitting at the computer a lot throughout the day, really important for us to take some breaks and to move. So I'm going to take you through a gentle series of stretches that I'm hoping will be really helpful for you that you could pick up at any time. So in order to do these desk stretches with me, you need a chair that you are sitting on. Hopefully the chair is not going to roll too much. We will be doing some forward hinges in the chair. So just be sure that your chair is sturdy and stable and that you're not going to roll backwards and fall out of your chair. Okay, so we're going to get started. And the first thing I'd like us to do is to work on our shoulders. So I invite you to take your shoulders and let's do a few shoulder rolls back and front. Noticing all those Rice Krispies, those snaps and crackles and pops. And then go the other way, taking your time. And breathing as we are moving through these beautiful stretches. The next thing we're going to do, I'd like you to exhale and drop your chin to your chest if that feels okay. And then you're going to inhale and lift all the way up as far back as feels good. Exhale, drop chin to chest. And lift all the way up on the inhale. Couple more. Taking it nice and slow. Always listening to your body. If something doesn't feel good, don't do it. And then coming back to center. Now we're going to drop our right ear to the right shoulder. And then we're going to drop the left ear to the left shoulder. A few more like this. And reach. And reach. And reach. Make sure you've completed both sides this last set, and then you can come to center and just notice already what might feel different. Next, we're going to turn our head in one direction and then the opposite direction. Exhale to the center and inhale to the right. Exhale, inhale to the other direction, to the left. Exhale, center, inhale to the right. Exhale, center, inhale, left. Maybe one more set if that feels good. And meeting in the middle. And I want to invite you to roll at your shoulders one more time. Both directions, maybe 3 rolls forward and 3 rolls back. Excellent. So the next we're going to do, now that we've kind of worked out our neck and our shoulders. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's do our jaw. Forgot about the jaw. So I invite you to open your mouth. Maybe move your jaw back and forth, side to side. Rolling that out. And go any tension there. You can even practice pulling on your ears for some nice tension release. See if that does anything for you. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is what's called the cat-cow stretch. We're going to do it in our chair. So what you're going to do is you're going to lean forward just a little bit. So you're going to move forward in your chair. And what you're going to do is, I'm going to model it for you first, and then I'm going to have you try it. You're going to suck in your belly like you got punched in the gut. And then you're going to lean forward, open your chest, let your belly be soft. Then you're going to come back again, sucking in, and then exhale to release, hinging forward, taking your time, belly soft. Now tightening the belly, pulling back again, and softening the belly, hinge forward, hinging forward as far as feels comfortable for you. The lower down you go, the more you'll feel a little release in the lower back. Listen to your body. And then you can again. And now I'd like to imagine leaning to the right, leaning to the left. So leaning over to the right, and then leaning over to the left. Take your time and continue this. Many times as you need. Make sure that your sits bones are in your chair. If your sits off the leaning too far. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put all of that together. So cat cow leaning. So we might go to the right as you hinge forward and to the left and back like you got punched in the gut. Again to the right and forward and left and back. And then you can go in the opposite direction. So start on the left, hinge forward, putting it all together. And you can kind of exaggerate a bit, get your head involved, get your neck involved. Good. Loosening up the hips and the lower back, loosening where you can. And then coming up to center, once again, rolling out your shoulders both ways. Okay, I'm going to lean back and roll back in my chair a bit so that you can see where my legs are. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take one leg, one ankle, and place it over the opposite. So I have my left ankle over my right knee. Right foot is firmly planted on the floor. And what I'm going to do is gently hinge forward. And I'm going to hold this stretch for as long as feels right for me. Getting into the stretch, listening to your body, only hinging forward as much as you can, as much as feels good. Rock back and forth as well. So when you come back, you can come up a little tall and then hinge forward. And then you can come back again if you need a little release there. And then if you don't want to hold that, you can go forth, whatever feels better for your body. Getting this nice stretch in the upper leg and the hip. Okay, switch legs. So put that down on the floor, firmly plant that foot, and then bring the other leg up and putting your ankle over the knee. And you might find this leg feels very different. Mine absolutely feels so much different. I have less mobility and flexibility on this side. And that's okay. I'm going to do the same, hinging at the waist, hinging forward, and then I'm going to come up to hinge again. Maybe I'll get a little time, maybe not, and that's okay. A few more times on this side. loosening up. Oh, the right side now. Remember to listen to your body. Only go so far as feels right for you. Maybe holding this stretch if that feels good, holding for a count of 10. Ah, a nice deep breath out. So you're feeling a bit more loose, a little softer. And final thing we're going to do is we're going to roll out the wrists and the arms. So reach up tall, 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 reach up high to the sky. Reach your arms up and then start to roll out your wrists. Go in one direction. You can roll out your wrists and your fingers and then go in the opposite direction. Bring the arms down like cactus, continuing to creaks and cracks out of the wrists and the fingers that have been typing all day. And then you're going to just kind of shake that out. And finally, I invite you to get rid of any things, tension, overwhelm, or anything negative serving you. You can just get rid of it. Release, release, release. Letting all that go. And perhaps bringing your hands to prayer. And thank you so much for being a part of this desk stretch series. I feel really loose now and relaxed. And I encourage you to do any or all of these little exercises at least once a day or several times throughout the day. Thanks so much for being here, and I will see you at our next Wellness Boost call.